everybody, today we are going to talk prepping breakfast. And in the files as well as in the photo albums of the group, there's just an album just for healthy breakfast. So I'm going to share with you what me and my family use for breakfast ideas, and then just give you an idea about how I prep them. I actually have a fridge full of this stuff right now, but I have everything out to show you what I would do. So I am big on a couple of things for breakfast. Steel cut oats, egg bake or egg cups, and Greek yogurt, fruit, and not so much anymore. I now use it for my afternoon snack, but I also used to use my daily superfood shake as my breakfast. So those are the different kind of recipes you're going to find in the files. One of them that my family and I often using, especially right now with my husband and I doing this 80-day booty and ab program where we are focusing on, forgot something, timed nutrition. So that means we're eating certain food groups at certain times of the day to fuel our workout block. Even if you're not doing that, that's fine. This is a great recipe that can be made into egg cups using sprayed muffin tins. And I will post a couple of different examples. Right now, we are doing ours like as a bake. And so our big pan that we use, we just lightly spray it and it makes 10 servings for us. And those servings pretty much equal out to a protein, a carb, a veggie, and then we do use a healthy fat on it of coconut oil. So in ours, we used eggs, cottage cheese, the riced cauliflower, the frozen riced cauliflower that you can buy, and spinach, and this one we added green chilies. For some reason, I just prefer like a thin egg bake to muffin cups, but you can do whatever. So that is one option. The other option is I did put some recipes in the files for like either overnight oats that you would do in a jar, or like a steel cut oat recipe that you would do in a crock pot. So if you're using the Instapot, you sure? Do you say hi? If you're using the Instapot like I use, you would use 1 cup of steel cut oats to 3 cups of water. It's a 1-to-3 ratio. But there are recipes in the files for how to prep like a crock pot oatmeal. Then what I use on my oatmeal, this sounds very strange, but because like I said, I'm doing this program that has me eating certain food groups at certain times, in order to get a vegetable in my breakfast, I found that frozen butternut squash is really sweet, and with cinnamon and roasted, it's actually very good on steel cut oats. But those little bags of butternut squash are expensive. So I thought, what would be similar to butternut squash? Don't open that. And I found these crinkle cut frozen carrots, bag of generic carrots. It's 88 cents. And every week, maybe twice a week, I roast a bag of each of them. So what I've done is anytime I do a sheet pan meal or prep, I get these parchment papers. So they are just the perfect size for a sheet pan. I spray them and then I hardly need to wash the pan. So it's very handy. So that's what I have done. And I'm going to roast these carrots and butternut squash, and then I'm going to use a serving of it on my steel cut oats. I don't do much dairy, but I do a serving of plain Greek yogurt on it, kind of as my milk and my protein. Now I make my own Greek yogurt in the Instapot. And if you would like that recipe, you can reach out to me if you have an Instapot. It's not complicated, but it does take 8 hours. So I do this on a different day than when I prep, because I will need my Instapot for other meal prep items, whereas this pretty much takes the whole day. These are quart-sized jars. It made 2.5 quarts with 8 cups of milk and just 1 tablespoon of Greek yogurt that has active live cultures as the first ingredient. So it saves my family a ton of money on Greek yogurt. Then for the kids, we can just flavor it up with cinnamon, honey, fruit, maybe a little jelly or jam, and that's how they like it. Okay, so I've touched on egg cups, steel cut oats, my daily superfood, as a shake. And then my kids really like to have banana splits for breakfast. So that again is super easy. You just take a banana. What do we do with the banana? Do we slice it? Then what do we put on it? Do we put Greek yogurt on it? Do we put strawberries on it? What about almonds? You don't like almonds on yours? Yeah? Okay. And then we let you put a little what on top?
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. I will put a recipe for those as well. And let's see, my final breakfast item that I was going to talk about was pancakes. My kids are huge pancake lovers, so let's go to the freezer. And I have kids that could eat boxes of frozen Eggos or waffles, but we found it was really expensive and maybe some ingredients that weren't so good for them. So we have found a recipe that uses bananas and oatmeal. So there's no flour in it, and if you use gluten-free oats, there's no gluten. And what we do over the weekends is we make a big batch of them. We add a few mini chocolate chips for the boys, and after we make them, we just set them out on paper towels to kind of absorb some of that moisture that would be found in the bananas, so that when we freeze them, they aren't so stuck together. And we can just pop them in the microwave or the toaster, and the kids have banana oatmeal pancakes for breakfast every day.
Then I said, put my pancake in the...
Yep, he likes his pancake in the microwave. So, pancakes, superfood nutrition shake, egg bake or egg cups, steel cut oats, healthy banana splits, all excellent options for breakfast. And if you can do what I do, just make one for the kids all week and one for you as adults all week, and then you only have to prep 2 things, and you are guaranteed a healthy, nutritious breakfast 7 days a week. I'm talking to the people in my meal prep group. Can you say hello? All right, thanks. Healthy breakfast eating to you guys. Okay, I'm going to share another breakfast option with you. This is something I used for breakfast for almost 2 years. And now I actually use it for my afternoon snack about 3-4 o'clock, but I'm mixing one up for me and one up for my kids. So in like a Ninja cup, I have a cup of frozen berries, water, a few ice cubes, and a scoop of my superfood nutrition shake. It replaces a multivitamin, and it has proven benefits that help you cut cravings, improve energy, lots of other health benefits.
Yeah.
So I have mine already mixed up, and I'm going to do the same for my kids, and they just split half of a serving, so they will split this. But it comes in several flavors. If you're interested in trying it for your breakfast or snack or another meal, you can reach out to me and we can get you the hookup.